Hi everyone, JT here, and welcome to a video that I'm doing off location from my home. I am at the legendary Sunrise Mall in Corpus Christi, Texas, and if you guys have been seeing on the news, it is being demolished. So I'm not going to hold off. We're going to do possibly my final walk around the perimeter of the mall as it's currently being demolished. So let's go. So we have a barricade in the former side entrance. Now, this was where originally they had that famous mural, and as you can see, the demolition is slowly progressing. They really have gotten through a lot of the mall. Parts of the mall are not getting demolished, or some of the anchors, as those are separate leased excuse me, leased tenants. This Freedom Fitness is the former Sears. I've done a lot of videos on Snapchat of me walking around this store many times, including on when it was closing. So that's the so this is remaining alongside with some other locations, which I'm going to show you. You can see some of the label scarring when it was Sears still on there. Now, not all of the mall has been hit. Not all of this building has been taken over. This part is still abandoned and is sealed off. Will it be used? See, it's for lease. So there's a part of this store that's still abandoned. Will it be taken over by something? I'm not sure. The Auto Center is now a sports bar. So of course that's gonna remain. So but here's the other locations getting demolished. See, like this end of the Sears store is still abandoned. I'm not so sure what they're gonna do here. That's something I didn't notice. The former Sears signage has just been left in here abandoned. I just noticed that. And look, see, there's an abandoned part of the store, still abandoned right over there. I don't know what they're going to do with this space. Okay, and then this is the other entrance where a lot of the demolition is still going on here. As you can see, some of the brick facade is already breaking. They've already got through there. You can literally see in the inside of the store, the mall right there. Kind of did a good angle. They've ripped through. They've just like demoed everything in there. Now this is the only anchor building that is getting fully demoed. This is the former Mervin's, now Planet Fitness, and they've already got a big chunk of the building already demolished, and they're still demolishing it as we speak. As you can see, this is a sight to see. As you can see, a good, wow, yeah, a full end of the mall is getting fully demoed. Like literally, they just got the whole side already demoed. And right there is what remains of the Cinemark Dollar Cinema. Really on its last legs. I wouldn't be surprised if that will all be down very soon. So basically, a whole half of the mall is fully demolished, as you can see. Now I am walking underneath one of the parking garages that will remain in that will remain standing. I'm not sure why, cause I don't know why. I don't know what these parking garages are gonna be used for. They're getting development planning. Also, like, this one particularly has an elevator that's broken. If you can see way over there, that elevator is completely unusable, so it doesn't really explain why this is being kept. I really don't know. Someone just left an abandoned car there. A look at the glass enclosure of that elevator, which definitely has its glass broken. So again, I don't understand why it's still standing. Like, that's one thing. Now, if there's one thing that needs to be taken down, is this sign here, because it is basically beyond destroyed and kind of a hazard that it's still standing. I don't know why this is still standing. Like, I'm gonna get a little closer to it. I don't really want to, but let's. Yeah, as you can see, this sign is completely damaged. You can see this part of the Sunrise Mall logo has been torn. But this thing is really, I don't want to get too close just for safety reasons. Just, this has to be taken down, because this is a hazard in my perspective. Anyway, this is the Bell Furniture and where Freedom Fitness used to be located. This used to be a jockey store, I think the name of a retailer, and then it was a Montgomery Ward. And when Montgomery Ward closed in 2000, this space was abandoned until Wilcox Furniture took over. And then Wilcox Furniture decided to shut down, and then Bell Furniture took over the space. So that's still going to remain. I don't know who will move into the other part that's been abandoned by Freedom Fitness, but we will see. Very curious is this little plaque and memorial here. This space belongs forever and a day to the children whose hands are immortalized here. Joxies will always remember the day we met, February 7th, 1981. Well, that retailer went out of business. The building that it was housed is still standing, but that retailer, yeah, that closed a really long time ago. Let's take a ride on this elevator here in the Bell Furniture store. I'm going to assume this elevator has been here when it was a Montgomery Ward. This here has been here when it was a Wilcox, and I don't know why they kept it.
Can I pay for it next week? And then have it come in?
One time I rode on this elevator, I got stuck in here for like a few seconds. I doubt that's gonna happen. I've rode this elevator a few times, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get stuck. But this elevator has been here since it was a Jockey's and a Montgomery Ward. There's no question about that. So this is one of the mall entrances to the mall. The former, it's been completely sealed and painted out, blacked out with white paint. But if you can listen, you can hear the demolition going on outside. Now, when this was a Wilcox furniture, there was like neon signs and aquatic theming and that with a little bubbling water feature. They still have the bubbling water feature, but a lot of elements are basically gone. That kind of made the store a little bit experience nicer. Yeah, it's weird because this was a Montgomery Ward. Now, I was still a baby, still way too young when Montgomery Ward went out of business, so to be in this space is very interesting. We kept this water feature. I still find this very cool. Oh, this is ding. Alright. Go to 1. Theater's very old, as you can clearly see. You can see through a little bit. So that was a look at Bell Furniture, riding the elevator and stuff. Now, one of the employees there, I guess, noticed that I was filming. She didn't tell me to get out or anything, or I think I'm not the only urbex and people who've been documenting the mall, so that's good to know. So that's kind of all. So let's continue on with the tour, shall we? So this was where Freedom Fitness used to be before they moved into the Sears space. They completely sealed off these doors. It's gonna be hard to really understand who's gonna move in this space, because I don't know, like a Five Below. I doubt it, but maybe another gym, who knows? There are a lot of ways that this mall, I feel, can be utilized, especially the spaces that they're keeping standing. And one thing I still don't understand is why they're keeping these parking garages standing. Like, they're not really safe, and they kind of worn down. So that's kind of it. So we're now going to look at a different angle. So, oh my. So they've kind of, again, continuing with the demolition. They're really torn out this space of the mall here. They literally bulldozed the entire second floor mall entrance from the parking garage there. So that's still standing. And that had like the old 90s Sunrise Mall logo still on it. And so now to see that gone is a bit sad. So this sign has been still standing since this was a Montgomery Ward store. Customer pickup, parking only. And even here, we have what was once the former, I guess, for when you have like big parcel product pickup and product services. Now this sign has been here since this was a Montgomery Ward. You can tell by the lettering, that's the Montgomery Ward type lettering. And yeah, you can't see through any in that. So This is the other mall entrance, completely getting all ripped up. They already took down that second floor entrance. Oh, yeah, you can see real good inside the mall right there. There's the escalators and the planters. So, and they really bulldozed a lot. Look at all this debris. I don't even want to know what's in there. It's crazy. It took so long time to know that they're demolishing the whole mall. It's you know, it is kind of a little bit sad. I wish they could have done something with the space, but you know, a lot of these dead malls, demolitions kind of. The big thing is, this is not going to be an Amazon distribution fulfillment center, as most dead malls like this end up being. Accordingly, we're going to have some hotels here, some apartments, some restaurants, which is kind of an opposite reaction that I was expecting to be built here. But, you know, I mean, mixed use. I doubt we're going to get something like what's happening at Collin Creek Mall in Plano. You know, it's a mixed use facility. We'll see, you know. So, kind of right now, that's really kind of what's going on. Last time there was a brick wall and a wall towards that ramp. Not anymore. I am not kidding. Again, just the whole side half of the mall is completely ripped and has completely been demoed, which is extremely quick. This is a very fast demolition occurring right now. I will be very honest right now. It's kind of fast how much a good chunk they've demolished in the mall. Yeah. I actually walked up and down this ramp earlier this year before demolition began. I don't think I would be able to do that now, just for safety reasons. Okay, now we're here at an abandoned Walgreens. This Walgreens kind of closed not too long ago. So that's still standing alongside with this Red Box, which, you know, Red Box recently filed, well, its parent company, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment, filed for bankruptcy not too long ago, and it's still working. It's still functioning. Again, I guess this company went bankrupt, so it's surprising to see that it's still you can rent and buy movies. All right. No, you can't buy movies. You can rent. And it seems like they've gotten some new titles in. Well, some old ones, but still, I'm surprised. Oh, you can buy it now. Well, good to know. You can buy movies at Redbox. Okay. That's not gonna stand up. Ow. Back again. Yeah, these are still working, but I don't recommend entering your credit card information. Yeah. You can see there's the abandoned Walgreens here. Completely abandoned. Here you can get a better view inside. The lights are still on. Even this box is still open. You could feel like even the air conditioning is still flowing in this store. Yeah, that's the look inside of abandoned Walgreens. And that's it. That was a look at the entire Sunrise Mall as the demolition still continues in this space. It is a little bit emotional since this mall's kind of very much notable here in Corpus. You know, the Legend of Billie Jean, that 80s cult classic, it was immortalized in. People like Dan Bell and other dead mall enthusiasts like Ace Adventures and stuff touring the place. So at least it's been well documented, the mall, for its demolition and stuff. You guys can check out their videos. I'll have them linked down below. Don't know what I'll be making yet. My Grammy reactions to the nominees when those get announced, and my usual videos I do at the end of the year, because I'm kind of busy with my final semester of university right now, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of long form videos, mostly YTSRs when big movies I'm going to go see come out. So that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your guys' memories of Sunrise Mall? Are you surprised how fast the demolition is going, etc.? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe if you can. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, this is JT signing off.